E39 M5. Got a Vortec on it.
ESS supercharger.
ESS. It's looking pretty good. You just got it back?
Yeah, I just got it back yesterday. Brand new.
And it's got a
engine swap. ESS supercharger kit. Methanol injector kit in the back.
Oh, nice. You got the Dynon strut tire brace, classic.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it looks good on the BBS LMs. Yeah, and then you got the custom retrofitted headlights. I recognize those. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, man. Good to finally see it in the flesh. Well, should we go for a spin?
Yeah.
Nice, let's do it. Okay, man. E39 M5. Probably one of the best modern BMWs. Oh, yeah. Manual, of course. The right way. Nice.
Yeah, it's definitely rubbing. I'm still trying to get used to the car because it feels completely different from,
Well, yeah, I bet.
last time I drove it. It feels completely different.
Making more power?
Way more power. Way more power.
So you did the ESS supercharger.
So what ended up happening was, remember I told you, my original engine failed, so I ended up finding a guy. Which way should I go?
Yeah, go right.
Go right?
Yeah, just go right.
Yeah. I ended up finding a guy in Seattle who was a well-known mechanic, and he had a 2003 Le Mans Blue M5, but he did a bunch of upgrades to it, including the ESS supercharger. He did a methanol injector kit, which I took from him as well.
Nice.
Clutch. So I pretty much took his whole setup because he ended up crashing his.
Ooh.
Yeah, so yeah, so I was just kind of lucked out and kind of bought the whole package and had it installed in here. So I pretty much have, I want to say, about 95% of the setup that he had.
Nice.
He had some other upgrades in the engine itself. I think it's called platinum plates or something like that.
Oh yeah, you gotta have for the intake.
Yeah, for the intake and everything. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely running smooth and everything. I don't really have any issues yet.
How long have you had it?
I bought this car in 2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so you've had 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years, some 3 years now.
Okay.
It's a project car of mine. I definitely always wanted one of these since I was pretty much in high school, but between 2000 and 3, these cars were running.
Oh yeah.
I was in high school, so I didn't have $95,000.
We all want the cars that we couldn't have growing up,
Yeah.
And
so
like,
finally able to buy one, and just been working on it since.
it's the best modern BMW. Definitely sedan, in my opinion. Yeah, this thing sounds real nice. You have long tube headers on it?
Say that again?
Long tube headers on it?
No headers.
No headers?
So I didn't want it to be super loud, but now that I hear it now, I think I really want to put the, the headers on it now. But that whistling noise that you can hear that's the supercharger.
Yeah.
At work.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, still getting a feel for it. I mean, it's like I said, it's a completely new setup, so it feels completely different, drives different from my original engine. So
Did you have the supercharger on it before?
No, I never had a supercharger.
Oh, so you just got it with the supercharger just back.
Supercharger, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Before I had an AFE intake on it, but it didn't really make that much of a difference.
They sound good.
They sound good.
Yeah, AFE makes nice stuff. They sound good, but yeah, supercharger, a whole nother ball game.
I raced my boy's McLaren last night, so finally was able to keep up with it.
Yeah, this thing's a beast, man.
Too low.
A little too low. You just need to adjust that top hat a little bit, and you'll be fine. Probably doesn't help my 185 pounds up front, but yeah, it sounds good. Supercharger sounds good.
Yeah, I'll definitely bring it home on. Bring it back to the shop so they can actually raise it. So,
a couple minor tweaks here and there.
Yeah, minor tweaks here, which was expected. So.
Yeah, I mean, you roll the fenders. They make fender rollers. Eastwood makes a fender roller. They set it up on the like the hub, and they just do a nice quick roll, give you a little extra clearance there, and it'll fix that. And what coilovers are you running?
I am running That's a good question. I got these installed. This is like one of the first things I got installed. I did sweat the
KW?
KW, yeah.
Nice, yeah, that's what I have on the M4. Yeah, those are pretty comfortable.
Yeah, pretty good. Ride smooth, ride smooth.
You know, KW makes the OEM coilovers for all the M cars.
Yeah, they do?
Yeah, all the competition cars. They make all that factory stuff in Germany, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I'm running a height adjustable kit on the M4. I love it, man.
Yeah, mine's adjustable as well, so shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, this thing sounds good. You'll probably never get rid of this thing.
No, I have too much invested in it already. So, if the time was to get rid of it was when my engine failed.
Oh yeah,
but,
you can't.
But now that I got this, now I'm just
Nah, you're.
This is gonna be.
It's a lifer.
Yeah, you know, if I ever have if I get a son one day or something,
it's gonna be his.
I might give this to him.
If he's good, if he gets straight A's.
If he gets straight A's.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. Yeah. Although my son will probably get a Tacoma first. He'll have to buy his own fun project car. I'll help him.
I mean, I wouldn't give this to him first.
This thing.
They gotta learn how to drive first, right?
Yeah. Did they dyno it?
No. So that's one thing I'm gonna do, but I probably won't do that until January when I get back. But they said this setup was running 604.
Wow. And they make 400 from the the factories, like 398.
Yeah, call it like 390.
Yeah.
400.
Yeah, they have electronically controlled individual throttle bodies. Like one of the coolest things ever.
Yeah.
So you got a little bit of a little rub. It happens.
It happens. It's alright though. So they're still running smooth. The car is running, so.
Well, that's good.
But what else? Yeah, back to the dyno. Yeah, so they said the guy said 604, but we'll see what it really runs when I put it on the dyno.
Yeah, well, and how it feels too. You know, if it's streetable and if it's smooth and there's no gaps in power, there's no weird hesitations.
Right. Yeah. So funny enough though, like you feel the boost. It's getting cold. you feel the boost. Actually, when it gets up about to be like 3,000, 4,000 RPM, and it just flies. Just definitely flies. So, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's cherry, man. The interior's really nice.
And it's kind of quiet too. Like it's not really as loud as I thought it was gonna be.
You hear a lot of induction noise, which I like.
You do. I like it.
That's what I love about BMWs.
I like it.
That's a good sound.
Yeah, I was gonna take it out tonight, but I don't think I'm gonna.
I probably wouldn't with that rub.
Yeah, the rub. They got my X6 at BMW right now.
Ah.
To call them and see if it's actually ready.
Well, if you need to borrow the M4, let me know.
I'll borrow the M4. Trust me, I'll definitely borrow the M4.
Also on BBS wheels.
Also on BBS wheels. Yeah, you got a nice setup though.
Yeah, I gotta sell it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell it. I gotta get something practical, a family hauler.
Tati, your wife's truck.
Yeah, that's what I'm driving every day, man. I love that thing.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm just gonna wait for the right car. I mean, something like this, you never get rid of something like this. No. You know, you just keep this forever.
I mean, there's no possible way I can even feel comfortable with
Why would you? I mean, this dash is like, this dash. Did you have to redo the dash?
So funny enough, when I got it, the interior wasn't so great, so I had a guy come in and
yeah, it's perfect.
Pretty much redo the interior for me. Wasn't that much actually. It was a mobile interior detailer. So
like this is cool, man. I like the wood.
Yeah, so this wasn't original. I actually got this. It had some like actual wood looking.
Right, like the late 90s, early 2000s fake wood.
Yeah, I found some parts and I got rid of it and bought this to replace it because I didn't really like it. So
it looks good, man.
Yeah,
I dig it.
Yeah.
God, I love this car. This is like probably one of the top 5 best BMWs ever made.
Yeah. Just got a few more tweaks and then it'll be ready.
Like better than possibly the best M5 ever made, in my opinion.
No, I think so too. I mean, you felt the raw power of the car before they started doing all that SMG shit.
Yeah, they just this is a driver's car, man. Yeah. I know my older brother Tony would love this. Yeah. He's on the hunt for an E92 M3. It just pulls, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't make them like they used to.
No, they definitely don't. I'm gonna upgrade this radio though. When I bought it, so actually when I bought the car, I didn't have any radio or anything like that. So, you know, I kind of went the cheap route because like I wanted to do some of the mechanical stuff. I think I spent like $800 and bought a little system and had it in here since. But now that this is actually working and running fine, I can probably think about upgrading the radio and put a little better system.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if I was you, I know that there are ones out there that look completely original.
Yes, that's what
I would do, because those look so good. You gotta have the like early 2000s like period correct stereo with like the orange glow, and like, I mean, this Kenwood unit's really nice, but like I love the way that it fits, and like it just,
the other ones
blends.
look flush, like it actually came with the car.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's all Bluetooth and everything. Back then they didn't have no Bluetooth, so
apparently there are like companies out there that are retrofitting like Bluetooth inputs into like old stereos, so they look completely original, but it like has Bluetooth, so you can like listen to your podcast or whatever. You know, it's a lot of fun. Nah, man, this is clean. Mid back seats. It's a practical family car.
Yeah, I never got to watch it. Like I said, I just picked it up yesterday, so it's probably some dust and stuff.
How long was it in the shop?
Since the end of July.
That's not too bad for engine rebuild.
Well, it didn't start off as an engine rebuild. It didn't start off as an engine rebuild.
Yeah, that's how those
engine
things
swap. It started off as my Vanos was. They said it was my Vanos. Ordered a new Vanos. Then they said, "Oh, your timing chains and guides broke."
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how that broke. So I said, go ahead. They never going to be redone. So the day of, I'm actually supposed to pick up the car back in, I want to say October.
Yeah.
They called me and said, oh, you know, it was a miss on our end, but your 6-cylinder is not compressing any air or something like that.
Yeah, compression test.
Yeah. So basically, I need a new engine.
Damn.
So obviously, I was very pissed off.
Yeah, I could imagine that would. I'd be a little frustrated.
I was very, very vexed. And
vexed. Yeah, I'd be a little vexed too.
I was vexed, man. But
that's a nice Ducati.
But yeah, I just you know, did my research and just took matters into my own hand. Fortunately enough, I found the guy and explained the situation to him. Gave me a, you know, I don't even know if it was a deal, but compared to the other engines that I was seeing online. So
you got an entire new replacement motor, like S62 V8.
This is not the original. This is a S62 engine from another M5.
Right, from another E39 M5.
Correct.
And you had it built a little bit.
The guy had it built a little bit and did some work to it.
Wow, nice.
I just took his complete setup.
Nice.
So
had some luck in the community.
Yeah. So I kind of lucked out a bit because the supercharger next year was on next year's to-do list, but I got a brand new engine at lower mileage. I got a brand new clutch, stage 3 clutch.
Yeah. What'd you go with? Like what brand?
You know, so I gotta look it up again. They told me, but I gotta that's all on the paperwork.
Nice.
But it's a stage 3 clutch though, so it's a bit. Yeah,
it's like on and off.
Yeah, on and off. So I'm like learning to really drive the car all over again.
And you just got it like today?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I got it back at 6. So not even.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Look good in the parking.
Not even 24 hours yet. So.
Look good in the driveway.
Yeah.
So yeah, just raise that, you know, passenger side rear a little bit, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it out on. I'm gonna drop it off for them on Monday and let them fix that. See if they can give me a new tire, cause tire shredded up. But I should be fine with that though if they don't. Maybe touch it up a bit. Yeah,
it's part of the fun though. The thing is, like, when you know you're gonna keep a car forever, it doesn't bother me as much. I get a little rub, but man, it sounds good. You know, in some car cultures, that's like what they're going for.
What?
The rub. They're like, oh, we don't want any gap. It's got a rub.
I'm not going for that. Because,
you gonna track it?
I would like to. I would definitely like to. I just don't know where I really have the time. Really, I'm always working, so.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, in the daytime, I'm stuck in the house during the day. I was on a 5-hour call today. That's why. That's why I didn't get a chance to call you and have you come over. But yeah.
Man, this thing, it sounds awesome.
Yeah. Definitely has some pull though. Definitely has some pull. I pulled up, I went out last night to one of my spots last night and everybody saw it, and it was just a guy with a I think he had a Huracan, and I'm not gonna lie, my car took the
The Huracan?
no, not took it, but as far as looks wise, like, you know, my
Well,
car,
yeah.
my car got more steers than the Huracan.
Man, when I was at Monterey Car Week, like in Carmel, you know, there's all the supercars and stuff, and I saw literally a bone stock, like mint condition E39 M5, and I was walking by, and there was like probably like something crazy parked in front of it, like I don't know if it was a Koenigsegg or whatever, but it stopped me dead in my tracks, and I was like gravitating toward the BMW, and my friends are like, BMW guys. I just love these cars. Yeah.
They're definitely a timepiece, right?
Yeah, it's definitely rubbing when you give it gas, like squatting down, putting that weight on the rear and transferring it. Yeah, those BBS LMs look so good though. The blue center cap matches. Is this Le Mans blue?
No, so this is Avis blue.
Avis blue, right?
Avis blue. So this was I think only 72 of these actually came to America.
Yeah, it's a great color.
So it's a rare car. The Le Mans blue, they were a little more abundant than the Avis blues, but
it's a nice blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about these speed bumps.
No, the speed bumps actually. That's what I took that way and came over here. You just gotta go over them really slow.
And then I'll just get a shot of you revving it, and we're good.
All right.
That's crazy. So it doesn't rub when you.
Yeah, it's like I guess when I press on the gas or lean.
Yeah.
I think that side right there is not all the way adjusted because.
Well, yeah, they just need to raise it up.
If you look at this side and that side, they're not. It's like that side is getting more of it than the side.
Yeah, a little bit of a rub. It happens.
Yeah. He does. That's all he does is muffler. So he's able to do a muffler beneath.
Yeah, I'm loving those BBS wheels, man.
So funny enough, I had to use. So if you look at the rear.
Yeah.
I have the gold lug nuts right here.
Yeah.
But when they put those on, they were a little too much in. So they had to use the factory lug nuts and use some spaces I had on the factory wheels. So I gotta find some other gold lug nuts to match it up.
It's got the you got those intake ducts.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man, I like it. It looks really good. Really good. This is that rubbing problem he was talking about. Couldn't run it too hard, you know. But yeah, man, nice. Glad you got it.
Yeah, man.